Welcome to another episode of our podcast series, where today we dive into the fascinating world of multi agent orchestration with a focus on an experimental framework called Swarm. Now, when you think of swarms, you might picture a multitude of bees working harmoniously to create honey. But in the tech world, Swarm refers to something quite different, yet equally intriguing. So, what exactly is Swarm? Well, it's an educational framework designed for exploring ergonomic, lightweight multi-agent orchestration. Think of it as a way for different AI agents to collaborate, hand off tasks, and work together seamlessly. However, there's a little catch. It's not meant for production use yet. It's primarily an experimental playground for developers to learn and innovate. Now, you might be wondering, why is this important? Imagine if you had a team of specialized assistants. One that can provide information like a helpful librarian, another that speaks only in haikus, and yet another that can manage schedules and appointments. Swarm makes this possible by showcasing the patterns of handoffs and routines between different agents, as outlined in its Orchestrating Agents, Handoffs and Routines cookbook. Let's unpack this. One of the core ideas of Swarm is simplicity and control. It allows for easily testable agent coordination through two primary components: agents and handoffs. An agent is like a mini expert, designed to handle specific tasks. It has its own set of instructions, tools, and can choose to transfer a conversation to another agent when needed. This is where it gets really interesting. Just as you might pass the baton in a relay race, agents can hand off tasks to one another, thereby creating a dynamic network of collaboration. But how does that actually work in practice? Well, let's say you have an agent responsible for customer service inquiries. If a user expresses interest in speaking to another department, say sales, the customer service agent can automatically transfer the request to a sales agent. This kind of seamless transition is what makes Swarm so powerful. And here's where it gets even cooler. The agents aren't just static entities. They can update context variables. So if someone named John wants information about a specific product, the sales agent can remember that context and carry it forward, making the interaction much more personalized. For developers out there eager to try out Swarm, you just need Python 3.10 or higher to get started. The installation process is quite straightforward, and the documentation offers a plethora of examples, from basic setups to more complex arrangements like airline customer service interactions. Now, what does it mean to have a multi-agent system like Swarm? From an educational standpoint, it opens the doors to understanding how different AI capabilities can interact with one another. Developers looking to expand their knowledge of orchestration can experiment with agent dynamics without getting bogged down in the complexities of memory management that other APIs might require. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought. Imagine the future, where different agents can collaborate instantly and intelligently, much like swarms of bees working together to achieve a common goal. What challenges might arise in developing such systems, and how can we ensure these agents work harmoniously in our everyday tech solutions? Thanks for joining me today in exploring the world of Swarm. Don't forget to check out the examples provided in the documentation. And until next time, keep pondering the vast potential of AI and multi-agent orchestration.